Hi friends, we are about to dive into episode 7 of Your Lie in April. This episode is titled The Shadows Whisper. The music competition started and Kusai started to feel his fears catching up with him. Old rivals appear. One being the blonde boy, one being the black-haired girl, who look very fun. They're very jazzed and excited and impassioned by the fact that they can get revenge on Kusai. Kusai's freaking out because he sucks right now. He's super rusty, for one. He hasn't played in quite a few years. Many years, actually. And he can't hear himself play. And he's rough, and he has no inspiration or image. And I kind of touched on it, but I didn't really clarify exactly what she really meant by image. A lot of times what's helpful if you're listening to a song is to conjure a scene in your head. It can add depth, it can breathe something to the music that's not on the page. And sometimes it could be just, really putting a lot of fun into it. The best example I can have off the top of my head is my freshman year of high school. We did Stevie Wonder, and was it freshman year? I think it was freshman year, yes. And it might have been. Yes, it was. And I had a saxophone solo, and it was Isn't She Lovely? And it was the harmonica part, basically. And I haven't played my saxophone in many years. I really would like to get back into that. I need to get back into music. I miss it. I miss it a lot, actually. I've been a bum. But trying to put something fun into it. Trying to put some musicality into it. Some, basically volume, as well as just playing with it in a way that was, playing it's kind of hard to picture playing for your daughter when you're 14, but trying to put something romantic or something lovely into it. Well, Isn't She Lovely? It's not a romantic song. It's a song about his daughter. But I knew that when I was playing it, so it's kind of like, well, how would you want the song to be played for your kid? It's not always the best. That's not the best version I can think of. But sometimes it might be, maybe you're playing the American national anthem and Star Spangled Banner. Maybe what can help you picture how to bring some breathe life into it is not only to play well and to play what's on the music, but also maybe picturing the event that led to that song being written, the imagery that Francis Scott Key got to see, the war images, the passion a lot of the American soldiers had about keeping the flag up, even at the risk of their own life. Certain things can inspire you to just breathe something that's not there into the piece. And again, it could be just because you're just... And right now he just sucks. Now you could just be a brilliant piano player and play what's on the sheet, but also add your own kind of fiery passion to it. You don't have to have an image in your head. But I guess in these cases, these two other competitors will have an image in their head, and that's the destruction of Kusai. And Kusai is freaking out. And of course, Subuki's dealing with her, her feelings and so on and so forth. But she will not be, bowled over by the music birds. Anyway, to keep in mind, if you are watching via YouTube, it's more of a follow along. I've cut the sound out. It's only part of the bottom half of the episode you can see, image-wise. To keep the copyright monsters at bay, and it works. But there is a link to a full version below and it is free. So you can click that in the About section. And if you can watch it, great, go watch it. If you can't, you can just follow along via YouTube. Now, keep in mind that this intro, as well as the outro, when we talk about the episodes, only on YouTube. It's not on YouTube. But, so yeah, without further ado, there's going to be a countdown timer. You can't miss it. Let's dive right in. This is a dream. That darn cat. That cat, man. Who are you? Where are you? Huh. What a dream. I like how that cat has green eyes, but that one, because it's a kitten, has blue eyes. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now, in America, black cats are deal fellas, bad luck, but in Japan, black cats are good luck, right? There's some country where black cats are good luck. I can't remember. It's such a fun song. Man, stress dreams are the greatest. They're the awfulest. And of course, those stress dreams usually are naked somewhere. Even over 6 years, 7 years, of like 9 years now, graduating from high school, I still have stress dreams about drama club where I'm naked on stage and I don't know my lines. Performance is stressful. Again, look at the way how they kind of are like reversed. Like, and of course we have our two competitors in the piano. The night sky, the swings, elements that we've now are obviously going to play a very important role throughout the season, which is true of most intros. This is one of my favorite intros of all times in terms of anime. Nice. Ooh, he's good. Is he striker? Oh, no! Aww. Both of his best friends lost. He's upset. Aww. Yeah, he probably was. He must be a striker then. He's upset though. He's really upset. He's still a star. He's still really good. He's so upset. He's holding in. Aww. Poor Watery. And they lost. That's gotta suck though, man. So much. He's got 1 week left. It's gotten better. It's still not great. I kid you not, I've done that to myself. Of course, Watery is not a physical dude. So did you. Her. She was. Listening to the bad boy. I don't think so. Hmm. He's so kind of pathetic a little bit. He's not a jock. He really isn't. Friend A. I guess he was dehydrated and his blood sugar was low. She's right. She is. He gets obsessive. Oh, Subi got it to him first. 5 egg sandwiches and milk. He was hungry, man. But I've done the same thing he's done. I've done where I've played the music in my head in terms of notes, and that one has green eyes. The kitten has green eyes now. But I've also, I've done moments where I've had a pen and I've fingered along to a song. I think he ate too much. That's a lot of egg sandwiches. That's stress too. Oh. That's a lot good for a cat. He might have gotten a little rough with her. That's rough on a kid. Oh, the candy was called Chelsea. That's awful when a kid, if a parent just takes the kid pet and just abandons it somewhere. He didn't. And of course he blames himself for that. That train man. Gosh. I love the use of it in the anime. Interesting. For him, that's the beginning of it all. Oh, I'm sure. You like egg sandwiches? You're not Gus Force. No, he sucked. No. Hmm. No matter what. A lot of times people don't change. A lot of times just the parts of them that they kind of keep suppressed or hidden. Eventually come out, and certain parts of us, sometimes we're not tripping after all. She's kind of simplifying it for him. He's like... She does, yeah. She's kind of just trying to get him to relax. Sometimes? Woo. That train, man. With sincerity. Either she has really long hands or he has really short ones, because her hands are almost only a little bit shorter than his. Arms like to feel useful. Who said that? Charlie Brown. It is interesting seeing the hands of penis, the way their knuckles look and the way their fingers can bend. Yeah. That was a moment. Just when he starts spiraling, she always so laughably simple. She kind of pulls him out of it and kind of simplifies everything for him. Hmm. This is so cute. And very interesting. He's such an introvert, man. Everything about him, man. There's this girl. What a phrase. There's this girl. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, you don't want to overdo it. Sometimes you can just screw with your head. Way different than her little thing that she was at. She's headbutted his back. You big dum dum. Oh, she's trying to say it's good luck, I guess. She's being cute. She's so bright and encouraging of him. I love that. I like how they use. I love these broad sign. Like, I love. Oh, look, it's those two. His hair should say "No life is enough." Ooh. Oh. Yeah. Oh, we just skipped right over it. Yeah, they would be. He got number one. Oh, this is years ago. Wow. That deep little voice, that little boy. Oh, okay. I was really confused. I was like, wow, we're skipping right over that. Of course, he's viewed as a snob, but that's not the truth. Hmm. Maybe because as a. Yeah, no, she's mad. Again, they make him. The idea is they view him as a snob, but he's not a snob. Oh, God, let me destroy you. He's just, has that really sound. He's just really sad. Please remember his name. He's just an introvert and oblivious. He's not a snob. But a lot of times, introverts who are very quiet are viewed as snobs. They're really not. Which is a sparse turnout, yeah. Oh, that's sad. Oh. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, this one can be jealousy if you're close to number one. She knows a lot about him. I think it distracted him. Oh, yeah, and we know he wanted to use his plane to save his mom. And of course, she knows a lot about him. Where it gets to them. Slave to the score. That's so sad. And clearly they're friends now. They've been friends for a while. She's very observant. She is very cool-headed, but she still wants to destroy him. 2 years? Only 2 years between being a little itty-bitty gidget to now? So she burns in her heart. She's an introvert, too. So I like how the blondes are the extroverts. The passionate extroverts. And the brunettes are like the quiet, inward, introspective introverts. Only 2 years it is between him being a bitty thing and now? Gross spurts, I guess. He dropped. It's so stressful, man. Yeah, but how's he gonna do? They really have grown a lot in 2 years. Jeez. So again, it's the preliminary, so they all have to play the same piece. It probably is. Yeah, he's always asleep. He is terrible. Ooh, she's frightened. Yeah, you get the shakes. Look at how they wear gloves to, like, protect their hands. I really wish that wasn't true. But musicians are crazy in New York. Is that Kusai throwing up? Oh no, it's the blonde. You can stress yourself to being sick. I wish this wasn't true. I really wish. But these performances can scare the crap out of you. Can knock the breath out of you. Can make you feel ill. I cannot get my head over those 2 years thing. And now for the first time ever, his nerves are getting to him. Isa. He looks good. Of course, we just saw him stressing like crazy. They look so confident there. We're all afraid to get up on stage. It is frightening. Maybe you'll panic and forget what you're playing and just... Sometimes it happens. One time, well, I remember I auditioned. I was so nervous. My throat tightened up. Because my throat tightened up, I couldn't get low enough on my saxophone. And it was like, it was awful. I'm really kind of wrapped around the fact that his shirt says no life is enough. I'm like, what the heck does that mean? Oh, more people have arrived. Mm. It's a frightening thing. Stress undoes the button. Look at his long, spindly hands. He has his beautiful, like... Oh, that his teacher? Oh, they invited him. Oh, did you see the motion blur on his hands? I love this anime so much. The performing arts is a strange animal in terms of what it makes you stressed, you feel sick, you feel upset. And of course, if you don't get it, it can crush you so horribly. Because you put hours and hours and weeks and months of practice in. And then you get nervous and your throat tightens up and you can't play. I'm talking about wind instruments. And that's what happened. It was like, I couldn't get low enough. I was so tense. Like, it was scales. I messed up on my scales. I played my piece beautifully. Perfectly. I think I played it fantastically. I think I did a good job. But I was so stressed that my scales sucked. It was for an All-State. And I was a senior, so I only auditioned once for All-State. And I didn't get it, obviously. I was very mad. But I was good enough to do Kent County, the county honors band. Wasn't first chair. I was like one of the first, like, third chairs. I was showed just these other kids, you know. You can't get away with laziness and just talent. You gotta work hard, too. But it's angry and frustrating. To just, like, not get what you worked so hard for. And because you were stressed, or you messed up, or you had a moment of panic. Well, this anime is bringing back some memories. And also inspiring me to get back. I gotta get back into music playing. I do love it a lot. I miss the challenge. I miss playing in the hours spent devoted to it. So much of my time is either work or this. Which is no offense, but this is a hobby. But I do miss it, and I just need to get back into it, especially guitar. It's interesting how you can mess up one time, even a minor mess up at like a talent show, and it upsets you so much you end up playing for almost a year. It's just you're so are desirous to do it, but you're so scared at the same time, and you're angry and you're frustrated, and you're like, I know I have the talent, I know I can do it, I want to do it, I want to get better, I won't be the best, but I want to be better than I was before, and then you just kind of crash in your own head. It's stressful. Now, of course, it applies more than just music, but those moments of, like, the thing in the gloves thing, I don't, it must be a piano thing, but the kind of just like the stressing and miming with your hands and playing the song over and over again and trying to memorize like the accents and the rests and making sure you breathe properly and where to breathe. It's just like, ooh, it is crazy stressful. It can be a lot. But she's also right. It was good for him to get out of that music room and to see his friends play. And to enjoy life, because even though music is his life, he has to be able to have a life to breathe life into the music. It can't just be everything. There has to be a healthy balance, and that can be difficult. But she's trying to instill that in him now. Otherwise, he'll crash and burn again. He'll crash and burn again later on. Not much to say about this episode. These past 2 episodes, absolutely amazing. I love the use of the train It's just a fantastic. It's its own instrument in the anime. I'm gonna use a lot of music terms. Absolutely beautiful. Learning a bit more about music pieces. I play the saxophone, so saxophone being a very, very young instrument compared to so many others. We either get stuck with like a clarinet or an oboe piece with a key changed, or we stuck with modern music. But it is fun to challenge yourself to play different pieces. It's a lot of fun. It's stressful but fun. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. This is so great. Again, we're partway through. This is Anime Thursday. We're partway through day 2 of ReactorCon 2020. This video is. So that's so weird to say. 2020. Oh my gosh, it's so crazy. Of course, there's more other kind of reactions to come for the rest of the day, and of course throughout the rest of the week. I gotta stay on top of it. But thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your enemies, and I'll see you next time.